Radical.
Why not just go ahead and do like a bit of a follow-up on one of my uploads from a month ago, the real reason behind 8-Bit Guy's Texas in Crisis, My House is Ruined video. If you remember, I kind of broke down the real reason in those 5 minutes why this guy, kind of like Metal Jesus years ago, would upload a personal upload, to the YouTube channel, talking about some flooding, some leaks, what have you. He's not the only person. MGR is not the only person. And I kind of pointed out that there was a Patreon link. And then they might actually later say that, it's in all the uploads. It's in the description. In the case of Metal Jesus, he said, that's everywhere. That's in every video. But the thing is, he pinned it. Now, 8-Bit Guy did not pin it. Okay, I will put this out there like I said before. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio. Like, I got feelings that there's some similarities, but believe me, I'm not trying to equate Metal Jesus exactly 100% and that video to MJR's. And I'm not trying to equate MJR to 8-Bit Guy. It's all about like the nuance, right? I take every video, I take every YouTuber. I'm fair and I'm objective. I've always been and always will be. I look at a situation and I give my honest to God thoughts. And my thoughts on that upload was, the real reason behind it all was to get some quick donations. Maybe it was a feeling like, this happened. This is an opportunity. Or not so much that, but, something happened. And you know what? An easy way for me to get some money back is to not only upload a video to YouTube, but, to actually get some new patrons and new donations. And there was actually some new Patreon members that he got after that upload. In this upload, of the people that said that they became Patreon members specifically for that video, I thought it was a very well constructed critical satire upload. I thought it was. But apparently it now officially has more downvotes and upvotes. 42 to 41. YouTube, come on now. We talked the other day about YouTube's going to get rid of the dislikes. Come on, YouTube. My fragile self. What was the wording, right? It was some kind of a weird way they worded it as to where they're getting rid of dislikes, It doesn't bother me, but I just I want to address those 42 dislikes. Probably a lot of people that, think 8-Bit Guys, they like the videos there. And his most recent one, I'll talk about briefly in a second. His most recent one is pretty good. He talks about what happened to electronic stores. It's very calming. He does a little bit of the, an old magazine or whatever. He's reading that. He's got some calming music, Nothing wrong with it. I could see how people like to stop by 8-Bit Guy's channel and they're all about, I can see that, okay? I can, right? And personally, he seems like a pretty swell guy. So again, I can see why people like him personally and the channel. I could see that. Here's a problem though. What have I told a lot of you many, many, many times before? The people that you experience, the people that you see on YouTube, that's not always 100% real. It's not always who they actually are. Now, I'm not saying 8-Bit Guy is completely different than who he is on his YouTube videos. I'm just saying that, when money gets involved, people can change when money gets involved, right? Especially when you're getting, this guy is getting thousands, almost maybe $2,000 of dollars on Patreon from his audience. So when money's involved, yeah. That's one thing I want people to take away from their visit to this channel. If you're a fan of the 8-Bit Guy and you're visiting this channel and this is the only time you visit, I want to let you know that there's nothing wrong, like I said, with enjoying the guy's uploads. I think they're reasonably well done uploads. But I would kind of just question why you would even consider giving money to this guy for his hobby uploads. I would question it. Just as I always have. I've always done that. Like, why? and really think, if there's anyone here that's a patron of 8-Bit Guy, and you're one of the patrons that just joined after seeing that upload, just think about, why you did that. And just stop for a second and entertain the idea that maybe this guy, kind of like, again, not 100% the same deal, but kind of like Metal Jesus back in 2018, how he got some new patrons, from Sympathy.